folks, Mike Slomo Brenner here for Industrial Guitars. Thank you so much for tuning into the first installment of Lapsteel as a second language. I appreciate you watching. I am playing a really cool industrial resonator guitar made by Chris Fouke in Benton, Illinois. It's an amazing instrument. It's got your dobro hubcap and cone underneath, an Arnsparger pickup. This is by and large an aluminum made guitar. Has a nice acoustic honk to it, and then when you plug it into an amp, it has a beautiful bell-like quality. Turn off my slap back there. So check out Industrial Guitars. He has a whole line of beautiful instruments of steels, baritone steels, regular guitars. All right, so I'm gearing these lessons towards musicians who have experience probably playing guitar or bass, playing in bands, picked up a lap steel, want to put it into their band or their solo performance in some fashion, either live or in the studio, and they find themselves struggling with certain obstacles, tuning, picks, the bar, how to get strings to not ring. These are very typical obstacles while you're starting learning steel guitar. The good news is there are exercises to help you with it, and that's what we're going to start with. Okay? So I am in G tuning. When I started playing steel guitar, I learned on bluegrass dobro and transferred the G tuning of dobro tuning to my 6-string lap steels. So we're playing G tuning, which is GBD, GBD. That's two major triads sitting on top of each other. Root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth. Anything you learn on the top 3 strings can be played on the bottom 3 strings. Okay. Holding a bar. I play what's called a shear horn bar. Although many different brands will have this type of shape with the beveled sharp ends. I like to do a lot of what's called pull-offs and hammer-ons. And these sharp ends make that quite a bit easier than the round-nosed bullet bars. When you're holding a bar, index finger on top, this one has a nice little groove for your index finger to pop into. Similar, your middle finger takes the groove on the side, your thumb kind of braces it on this side of the bar, and these 2 fingers stay down on the strings as mutes. Muting in steel guitar is extremely important. This lets you control which strings are ringing and which strings are not, and controls a lot of noise that you're going to make as the bar moves. Okay? And we're going to get into muting right now. One technique you might have heard about, it's real popular with pedal steel, it's called pick blocking. Let's go to our 5th fret with the bar. That's your C chord. Remember, if G is your open chord, your 5th fret is going to be your 4 chord C. And we're only going to worry about the top 2 strings right now. Thumb on the 2nd string, which is your E note. Let's try middle finger on the top string, which is your G note. Now, if I was to play these strings over and over without pick blocking, it would sound like this. The notes are running into each other, they're overlapping. With pick blocking, it sounds like this. So when one note ends, the next one is struck. And we accomplish this by muting the string with the same pick or same finger that struck it originally. So if my thumb strikes the second string, the E note, that thumb is going to come down and mute it simultaneously as the middle finger strikes the top string. Here's it real slow. And then conversely, the middle finger mutes the note that it struck as the thumb strikes the second string again. So first, I just want you to try that as slowly as you need to get it right. Using a metronome for this exercise is really important. I think using a metronome for every exercise is really important. So you just want to get it nice and slow. Mute, 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 mute. So with every note struck, you're muting at the same time with the same pick that you originally struck the previous note. Okay, it's a little confusing at first, but just take your time. As you get comfortable with that, spread the pick blocking. Here's 1 and 3, 3 and 1, 4 and 1. For extra credit, try doing and then moving that up 3 frets to the 8th fret, and then back down. And you want to control the amount of sliding going on. There's going to be a little bit here and there, but the object is to keep all noise and all string noise, sliding noise out, except for your actual attacks. Move. I am muting with my thumb here on the lower strings. It's kind of sitting on top of them. I'm muting with the pick blocking, and I'm muting with my back fingers here, and I'm also even muting with my thumb on my bar. It helps muting the low string. So this is something that's a lot to get a hold of at first, but first concentrate on the pick blocking on the top 2 strings and see if you can kind of put your hands in that position where it's going to control string noise, okay? So once again, here's pick blocking. Practice that exercise about 10 minutes every day before you start to play, and I'd say in about a couple weeks your hands will start to kind of do that on their own. Okay? Good luck. Practice with a metronome, keep it slow and have patience, and I will see you for Lapsteel as a Second Language Part 2. Thank you very much.